Welcome to the Summer of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy. Wait, 80s?
And
This week, we're talking about 1987's The Running Man. Stick around and see what we think.
So you said the 80s. The other movie was in the 90s. How are you gonna keep it with like
10 years apart, right? Well, 1987's The Running Man. One of Arnold's great
one of my
movies.
favorite dances?
choreographed by
You-
Paul Abdul.
You can't even dance.
I know, but I can always look like I'm running away.
You can't run.
I know I got bad knees. I know.
Everyone, watch. There's this Penn and Teller episode. If you watch it,
Shut up.
there's proof that he cannot run. 100% proof. There's video evidence.
But I can jump.
No, you
Well,
can't. You
actually,
can
he
you
could.
you can
He could
lose.
jump. I saw it.
You can lose.
I seen him.
You
I
can
seen him.
You can lose. That's what you can do.
I get paid to lose. Relax.
Yeah, sure. Oh, convenient editing. Convenient editing is like yeah,
If you
whatever.
watch the thing, I was ahead of most of them. So and then also,
Sure.
yeah.
Tell them to send you the raw footage. Right? Maybe they edited you like they edited Ben Richards footage in this
The
movie.
raw- If
right?
they send the raw footage, they're gonna send the casting couch.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what I did.
How bad do you want to be on this on the show? Zip.
At least kiss me first.
So the 1987's Running Man, right? 1987's
We're
Running
gonna
Man.
watch Boat Trip next, aren't we?
Yes,
doing Boat
probably.
Trip.
I think we did already. We did that
No, we
episode
haven't.
on the
No, we
podcast.
haven't.
When we did, this was podcast, right? We did
Nope,
that at one
we
point.
didn't do Boat Trip. Nope.
I think so. But 1987's Running Man, which I always say, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's Running Man. That's what this movie is, right?
Written by Stephen King.
Richard Bachman.
Stephen King.
Same guy.
It's such a good movie. Still a good movie, right? Still a good movie.
It's
I enjoy it, but even though the action scenes in it are like,
a little dated, but they
yeah,
still work.
it's still fun. It's still a fun movie.
One of the first
I-
movies that he did with Ventura, right?
Jesse Ventura, yep.
No, didn't they do Predator first?
Well, Predator was when? Was it before Running Man or after?
I didn't bother looking it up.
Well,
I don't do research.
Well, Running Man
Our
was
research guy is sitting over there, but
Running Man was in 1987, right? He didn't look Schwarzenegger didn't look as big as he did in Predator, so I'm assuming it was before Predator.
It's the jumpsuit.
Sure.
No, put a dude in a jumpsuit. You don't see the definition of his arms. Just saying.
Sure, but I always like to watch these movies. The reason why I like them is their interpretation of the future. Even their future cars look old. Their future cars look so outdated. Like it's just weird. Like people's interpretation of the future, it's like weird.
if you read like the beginning of it, that whole synopsis they give in the beginning, it's very Orwellian.
Most of these movies are like a lot of them
Yeah.
are right. Like that's what they maintain that the future was going to be like, or in these books, like the future was going to be like, because this is definitely based on a book, right?
It's a short story.
But it's kind of true. Kind of if you think about it's reality TV. That's what it is. It's reality TV.
Yeah. It kind of predicted a lot of what we go through now.
I mean, not so
Exactly.
much, but it's like,
Well,
but not to the
there's-
extent. But it
There's
is
some
reality.
censorship too, like that's going on now. And
Oh no, yeah, no. That part's true.
come
But
on,
I'm saying that we're not watching a television show where people are killing each other in real life. But
Not yet.
Yeah.
yeah. But that's what
Pretty
I'm
damn
saying.
close, though. Pretty damn close.
But it is very close to like we are watching like all
Ameri-
this is reality TV. It's just
This is
this is reality TV.
This was American Gladiators, basically.
This is reality TV.
Isn't that how
So
they
this
came
is
up with the idea for American Gladiators?
I don't know.
It had to be something like that because this reminds me like I remember playing the game. I don't know if you ever remember the game on PS2 called Manhunt.
No.
Well, it's very much like this, like the Running Man, right? It's like you're an inmate on TV, like you get put in a video game. Well, the game is where you get put on death row, you get lethally injected just to wake up on a TV game, on a TV show, where you're hunted down in like quadrants.
You get lethally injected to wake up.
It's lethally injected. So you're actually sedated, and then you wake up. You wake up.
They pretend
to kill you. They
Yeah.
pretend to kill you just so that they can put you in this game.
Oh, because if you're dead, you really if you're legally dead already,
They can
can't
do.
be re-killed.
Yeah, they can do whatever you want, right? Whatever they want.
Legal
So then,
loopholes.
right? So they put you in this game where it's like a bunch of people are hunting you down. That's
Gotta write
that's
that
what.
down.
And this is on the PlayStation 2. This game was banned in a bunch of countries, right? Because of the violence and the killing inside of, in it, right? But that's what it reminded me of, the Running Man. The game reminded me of the Running Man when I played it. But when I rewatched this movie, it's like, okay, well, you think about the parallels of how it is now. I mean, obviously, it's not. It doesn't look like. Their interpretation of the future always is to the extreme of certain things. But
Who loves you and who do you love?
it's always to the
I
extreme.
mean, the tent cities aren't helping.
No, of course not. No. Right, but it is like there is some parallels to kind of like what we said. Like there is reality TV that's very close to what they're watching on TV now. People betting on reality TV nowadays, and it is reality. Even reality TV is scripted, just like on The Running Man. This stuff is scripted, right? They script people to put them on the show. I like this movie. I enjoyed
wish
it.
they would. I wish they would actually do this in real life, but using the Kardashians. Then I'd watch.
Why would I want to watch anything with the Kardashians? Period.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'm okay.
Just saying. I think the brother might eat them all, but that's about it.
That just means I have to watch something with the Kardashians. I would not watch it. But I enjoyed this movie, even though Arnold Schwarzenegger is wearing that loud Hawaiian shirt at that point. That's a loud Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. And his self-promotion, that T-shirt he was wearing, the World's Gym.
Oh,
I think he owned that.
he owned a part of it. Does he still own a part of it?
What a hack!
Golds, I think maybe.
I don't know, but it's like
They made their money off of him, so it's fine. They should pay him something.
Well, isn't this movie? There's a movie just like this that they. What's that movie with the one from Red Sparrow? Red Sparrow?
the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games? Is this
Hunger
like
Games?
it? I've never seen that. movies
No,
either.
Hunger Games is different.
You're such a liar. God, seriously, your nose is getting big. You're a Pinocchio style. Like you.
That's not my nose.
Hey,
gross.
easy. Hunger Games is different. Hunger Games is different. That is like that's more like battle royale. It's that only pits kids against each other. Two kids from different districts. This is pitting like like people from prison, ex-cons and stuff like that, right? That's what Running Man did. Like pits ex-cons or people that are death row or like the worst of the worst, right? Supposedly the worst of the worst, right? Come to find out,
Wait. It's almost like Predators.
right? Like yeah, like Predators, except
on TV.
Exactly, except Predators is not on TV.
Yeah.
Right. That's the only
That's
difference.
how I watched it.
Oh yeah.
Stupid. God, I hate you so much right now. God, I hate because I was like, you know what? I didn't think nope, he did it. Damn it.
Don't and then
I
there's
couldn't help myself.
then there's I mean
I have a problem.
I was gonna try to set it up for myself. That's why.
The stalkers, the stalkers in this movie. I mean, barred from like only Jesse Ventura and was it Jim Brown? Was that?
Jim Brown? Yeah, that was Jim Brown.
Those are the only two that I recognize. Is the other guy?
Jim Brown was in this?
Yeah, he was
Bro, he was Fireball.
Fireball.
No.
Yeah, he was Fireball.
Bruh.
Come on.
Bruh.
Oh crap, he was.
Those are the only two stalkers that I know because the other guy was just wearing a bunch of light brights.
I mean,
Dynamo.
Yeah.
Dynamo. He was just wearing a bunch of bright lights. Light
Man.
brights. He was just wearing light
Actually, an
brights.
opera singer.
Yep.
He had light brights, and then he had his pants down.
Yeah.
Like at the end when he was
Quick too.
Yeah, that was very quick for him to pull his pants down.
I know. He didn't mess around.
I want to see where's the extended cut of this
Lightning.
movie where
He did shoot lightning. He was
yeah,
lightning
he
fast.
was lightning quick. You get
Well, he was also in Stir Crazy though with what's it
Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, get it right.
Yeah.
That's not him.
He's in it.
That's not him.
Yeah, it is.
Not King Kong Bundy.
No.
No.
King Kong Bundy's in Moving.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's moving and Married with Children for a while.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was one of the
I actually like that
he was
movie.
Peggy's
Moving doesn't get as much love as it should.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
Dana Carvey.
You know what sucks? The fact that that at the time people were giving more love to Leonard Part 6 than they did Moving.
Leonard. Part
Yeah.
6. Wow.
I don't know what Leonard is.
It's a Bill
What is
Cosby
that?
movie.
Oh man, forgot about those.
Yeah, or Ghost Dad. Remember Ghost Dad?
Oh, I know. I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
Ghost Dad, but I don't know Leonard.
Yeah.
I don't know Leonard. I don't know what that is.
He did that in real life. After a few drinks, he would disappear.
Stupid. You stretched that one out going. There you go.
But this is relatively it's this Running Man is a simple concept, right? It's like you have this dystopian future, you have this you have this ex police officer that was accused of killing, was it 1,500 civilians, unarmed civilians?
600.
I thought it was 1,500. I remember here 1,500.
No, that was 1,500 protesters.
Oh, okay. Well, he ended up killing all these people, right? He accused of killing all these people, and then, which sounds very much like Demolition Man, right? He gets sent to prison. And then obviously escapes at the beginning of this movie, right? Escapes with a group of people, then gets caught and gets put in this game. I think one of the best roles in this movie is played by Richard Dawson from Family Feud. That's where I remember Richard Dawson from. I didn't even know he was an actor. I just knew him from Family Feud.
Yeah, he was an actor before he did the hosting stuff.
Oh, I thought he was just a TV host.
No, he was an actor before that.
Oh, because he was good in this movie.
He got the hosting thing because he did. There was a show that where they had a bunch of celebrities, not what is that?
Hollywood Squares.
Not Hollywood Squares, but they would sit like that.
Pyramid?
And guess what they were, not pyramid, and then guess what the person was. I don't remember. Something like that.
Match game or
Something like that.
That's,
Well, anyways,
that secret
he was really
word,
good in that.
That secret word game.
Maybe, and he was really good in that, and people liked him. So
No, he was very well loved. That's why when he left the Family Feud, they were like pretty pissed.
Is that when? Who
I
they
mean,
get?
the people that worked with him said that
Who'd they
he
get?
was more like this character in the Running Man, real life.
Who'd they get for Family Feud? Was it that guy that hung himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it was.
Way to bring the show down.
Then it was. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have to follow Richard Dawson,
but he was good. The guy replacing was actually really good too, though.
Yeah, he was.
The
And
fact
then,
that he had personal
Louis?
problems.
then it was Louis Anderson, right?
There was somebody else.
Then
too,
it was Steve Harvey.
No, there was somebody else before Harvey.
Why I say it like that?
Because that's Steve Harvey with big mustache. That's Steve Harvey. He's got a big mustache, big tie, big mustache. That's Steve Harvey. Why did I say it like that though?
I know.
I don't know why I instantly became Eddie Murphy. But yeah.
Oh, now I gotta look it up.
That's the worst Eddie Murphy impression.
Hey, Eddie Murphy. That's like Dave Chappelle version of Eddie Murphy. Like when he's in the background, it's Eddie Murphy.
They got what they did is they got the guy from remember in Seinfeld the guy who was Elaine's boss in the catalog.
Did they get that guy to be the
Yeah,
Family Feud too for a second?
He hosted for a cool minute too. Then Richard Carr from I only remember like Richard Dawson. I only remember like the other guy. Really? The guy from Home Improvement.
The handyman.
Not Tim Allen, but his
No,
co-host
I know
on
the
show.
other handyman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so it was Ray Combs. He's the one that killed himself.
Passed away.
Yeah. And then
By his own hand.
it was John O'Hurley, Richard
Which-
Karn. Richard
yeah.
Karn. Yeah. Louis Anderson, Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey is the most recent. He's still there.
Mhm.
And the one in
Yeah.
Canada is pretty hilarious too, by the way. Because they also have Family Feud Canada.
They have they have family.
It's funnier.
They have Family Feud in Latin
That's
America
pretty funny.
too.
It's not bad.
They have Latin America Family Feud too. Mexico too.
Really?
Yeah. That's,
100 mexicanos dijeron.
well, now it's 100 Latinos.
Okay.
Sorry, Latinx.
No Latinx.
No, it's Latinos. Saying
Stupid.
Latinos.
Whoever came up with that is stupid.
I blame probably John
Nope,
Leguizamo.
I
John
will-
Leguizamo.
I
Probably
will
John
blame-
Leguizamo.
I
Who?
will-
John
I don't
Leguizamo.
know. Probably I don't know.
I will blame somebody off camera.
Off camera. I will not do it here.
Wait, is Mick Fleetwood in this movie? In Running
Yeah,
Man?
he's Mick. He's Mick.
In that makeup?
Yeah, and that horrible makeup.
That horrible
yeah.
makeup? I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was Mick Fleetwood.
Yeah, it's Mick Fleetwood.
Oh. Okay, well, that changes nothing, though. I still, no, I still like this movie. Maria Conchita Alonso is good in this movie, even
Come
though
on,
Wait,
relax. No, right, relax.
even though she's not in the movie for that long, she's a little. She's.
I was
in the-
waiting for someone to bring her up. I'm like, come on, I don't want to be the
No.
only one.
No,
How do
she
you
wasn't that
forget that she? But she was.
She was decent in the movie. She's not
She was
bad.
she's our representation in this whole movie.
great.
Come
Your
on.
representation.
You.
Why? Because at least
No,
at
the
least
only-
shows that in
you-
the future.
no, you
in the
had-
quote-unquote
no.
future. We exist.
No, we had representation. You had representation. The guy who got his head blown up in the beginning of the movie trying to run out of prison. That was a that was a Latin guy. That's the representation.
It wasn't the lightning guy with his pants down.
I thought you go Dynamo. Damn it. I'll take Dynamo any day.
Yeah, no, the guy who ran in the beginning, he was like, he was trying to stop him. No running, please, no running.
Don't do it, eh?
Don't do it, Holmes. And then his head blew up.
Eh, fool.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Fool. That
Sven.
fool.
Hey,
Sven,
I know. And then it was
in
LaForge.
it.
LaForge, right? That's
Yeah.
LaForge. LaForge is in it. Okay,
Yeah.
so one thing that answered me this though. One thing that they talked about is his brother gets sent to re-education.
Mm.
Why couldn't they make Sven be his brother?
I think he was as physically.
No, well, if you think about it, it would make a little bit more sense, right?
Yeah,
Like
it would.
that
It makes sense.
that at the end where Sven comes out, and you think it's gonna be Sven against Ben Richards, that they're gonna throw down, and then Sven doesn't do anything, like oh yeah, thanks bro, and he just walks away. That would have been a little bit more like, oh, that's his brother, but they wasted that. Could have been his brother. They could have just done that. It could have been his brother.
And they never bring him back up.
They never bring him back up at all. They just say the person who owned this apartment before was sent to re-education. Because
You know, the biggest question I had was, remember when they were searching for candidates for the
Mhm.
Running Man?
Mhm.
What did that baby do?
I know. I don't know, but it was
What did that baby
face.
do?
It was Babyface, right? His name was
Yeah.
Baby. I have no idea. I don't know.
That I want to know. I want history on that, background on that.
Give me the backstory on
Give me
that.
that
Give me the
story.
backstory. Give me a movie on that baby. Stat. Baby Herman. No, yeah, I don't. I was yeah, I don't know. Now I want to know. There's just there's a lot of things about the movie that kind of left questions, but I mean they were talking about doing a sequel. Not a sequel, a remake, right? A more recent one.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I
With
mean,
Maybe.
Wait, I forgot who was
yeah,
attached to
maybe
it.
actually.
what's his name?
Good job. Nice.
No, Shaun
way to bring it up.
Shaun of the Dead. What's his name?
Simon Pegg.
Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, Simon Pegg. No, not Simon Pegg. What's his name? The director. Baby Driver.
Oh,
Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright.
Yeah,
They talked about Edgar Wright.
Jaeger.
Edgar Wright doing doing like a redo of this movie, like closer that's
But there,
closer to
there's
the
supposed
book.
to be someone's supposed to be connected to it, right? Actor wise.
No, I have no idea. All I know is that they were originally talking about Edgar Wright doing a new version of
maybe.
this movie, right?
Maybe I'll watch that.
Doing a new version of this movie that's closer to like the book.
book?
Yeah, closer to the book, and see what was gonna happen, right? Because originally, well, just like going through the backstory of this is like Christopher Reeves, right? Was gonna play Ben Richards before Schwarzenegger.
Superman.
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
The only Superman.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you didn't have horses in this movie, it'd be great. Yeah, I did a what? What? Come at me, bro. Come at me. I dare you. He's just gonna get back in the saddle now, huh?
Wow.
I make myself laugh.
So he didn't take the part because
I heard Ebert.
he didn't take the part because he felt that the pre-production for the movie was not sufficient enough, and you could tell. I mean, the movie really does just like doesn't look the greatest, but
It's not. You watch it again. I remember liking this movie, but this rewatch, I was like, the editing was horrible. The story makes no sense.
Although, and then there's that one tunnel has been reused in a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight Rises, The Crow. It's that same tunnel from The Crow. The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah. It's like watch it. If you rewatch the movie, that tunnel is famous in a bunch of other movies. That same tunnel where they first come out, like from getting shot into the game. Mm-hmm. Which also, that's another question that brings up to me. When all of them get shot out, like when Ben Richards gets shot out of the tunnel, he gets shot into a net.
Yeah.
But when Killian gets shot out, there's no net. He gets shot straight into his picture. Where did the net go?
I think it's removed because they're
No.
set up.
But there was like a little small thing, a little small place for like the thing to land. So,
but it was an unexpected.
But there,
the net wasn't set yet.
But it makes no sense because the velocity he was shot out at, there's no way he should be flying that far out like that.
Well, there's also the answers that
fuck you.
It's a movie.
No, still doesn't make questions and questions.
Fictional characters.
By the way, they were still using the one-liners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he used "I'll be back."
Yeah.
Stick around.
That was rough.
Yeah, I'm sure that was Schwarzenegger
Shocking.
improvising. Sure, that was Schwarzenegger improvising. But I mean, this movie again. It's another one of those movies that's not horrible, but it's not one of his like Schwarzenegger's best. It's not Schwarzenegger's
stellar.
best, but
it's not all the way.
It's not. It's not last. It's no Last Action
No
Hero.
twins.
It's not last. It's no Last Action Hero.
It's no Junior.
Right.
Though, side note, they actually had cast the ball that came out, Danny DeVito. So there's a connection there.
Oh wow! Look at that. But
he didn't take it because of pre-production.
Yeah, he also said it was lacking in the pre-production.
He tested the tube first. He's like,
but and then when the movie,
what?
then the one thing, the music is, I like the atmosphere that they use with the 80s type of music, but then like the synth music. But then when the movie ends, I don't like the song that they chose for the end of the movie. It just doesn't fit.
oh wait, I think we should watch. I think if we're gonna do this to a movie, okay, fine. We got to also do Cobra.
Okay, well, we're not done talking about this movie.
Okay.
So
What about then what about the love interest? All of a sudden they're
kissing. Like
what?
At the beginning, that's Stockholm syndrome, right? Because at the beginning of the movie, he takes her hostage.
Yeah.
She gets him back arrested, right? And then like technically it's her fault that he's in this Running Man game.
Yeah. Women, am I right?
Right? And then she
No,
gets
wait.
she gets put into this Running Man game,
Latinx.
right? Then she gets put into this Running Man game, Oh, she somehow survives. Yet the other two,
Why? Because they save her.
right,
Yeah. That's true.
the two other dudes that go in with Ben don't. Ben survives, she survives, and then they kiss at the end. That's one of the things I was like,
You know what this also kind of reminds me of?
Mm.
The Incredibles. Yeah, because they're hunting down all these specific type of people. Incredibles, they when what's his name?
good job.
Jason Lee, his character. What's his name?
Syndrome.
There you go. When he's trying to kill all these people, he always has to
all the supers
up his game. Yeah,
all the supers.
It's like, man, I just had a
yeah, but they're not killing supers in this movie.
Yeah, well, they have a skill.
No, they don't. They're just killers.
That was certain set of skills.
I don't agree with that connection.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, I do. So
well, you're stupid. So.
Ace is stupid.
So. But yeah, no. This is. I just. I don't. When the movie ended, I'm like, this song doesn't fit this movie at all.
Yeah, the ending is bad.
The end. Yeah, like really, the movie ends very awkward. And when they both.
I don't remember.
She comes in and he after he throws Killian, he stares with a smile, and then he should have thrown up the thumbs up or something. I don't know. It just felt awkward. It felt awkward, and then they kiss, and I'm like,
And they play Hungry Eyes in the background.
Yeah, it felt like that was gonna happen at some point. I don't know, but other than that, I mean, again, it's not the best Schwarzenegger movie, but it's not the worst.
You just survive death. You're gonna want to smash. So you put some different music, just to set the mood.
I guess.
Stupid. Get some tacos.
What was that?
I'd rather get tacos.
Yeah, you got some. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know, but if they do remake this movie, right? If they do remake it, and then Edgar Wright does remake the movie, then I mean, I'd watch it, right? I'd rewatch it because I like his take on his takes on movies, his sci-fi takes. So, and it was announced 2 years ago, which means probably we'll never see it. So we'll see.
I think the only way to remake this movie is to not point out that it's a remake.
I mean,
so second people will find out, oh, it's specifically a remake.
I mean, then
people just take a crap on it before it even comes out.
I mean,
they'll give it a chance.
No, because think about it. This is not the greatest Schwarzenegger movie. This is not like Total Recall. Because the Total Recall remake, that was trash. Like when you take Total Recall, which is a great Schwarzenegger movie, and then you come and you remake it with Colin Farrell, and you just try to hit the same beats that the Total Recall movie, that the 80s Total Recall or the 90s Total Recall movie made, it's not the same, right?
True.
Right? But this movie has the potential to be where it could be better. Right? Where it could be a better movie.
Easy. No, this movie's made like at the lowest point, kind of like
if you get some decent pre-production.
It's like, we're gonna make some real futuristic stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Futuristic actually means futuristic.
Well, now it can, right?
Now you take futuristic now, 20 years later, be like, what the hell is this?
Well,
they had cars. Cars.
We'll see.
Things on wheels is crazy.
We'll see what they can do with a remake of The Running Man eventually.
What, you got to use your hands? It's like a baby's toy. Whatever. Sorry.
We'll see what they could do with the remake of The Running Man if they ever do make it, right? Because that's something that I would watch, because again, like I said, this is not a bad it's not a bad idea and not a bad movie to choose for a remake, right? Because the movie's not unbelievably great, and it's not horrible.
It's not super popular either.
Right. It's one of those movies that's right in that middle area where it's like, we can remake this because it's not one of the top movies that's in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's like someone remaking Terminator. It's like you can't do that.
No, you can't.
I mean, technically they try to, and it keeps failing. It keeps failing with these sequels.
It's never a remake as long as Schwarzenegger's in it.
Technically, it's always a remake. There was one that was a remake, right?
Genesis?
No, that had Schwarzenegger in it. The only one that didn't have Schwarzenegger in it was one with Christian Bale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was technically at that remake, right? So, and that failed. All those Terminator movies technically are fails, other than the ones with the original two.
Mm.
So,
The good ones.
yeah, those are the only two that count.
Because part 3 is horrible.
Part 3 is horrible. Part 4 is horrible. Part 5 is horrible. Dark Fate is horrible. None of them, like other than the two originals, they're all bad. Right? But this one, since it's just a middle movie, it's just a movie that's just basic. It's just not the greatest. Like,
came in between Predator and Red Heat.
Ooh, I would love to watch Red Heat.
And Red Heat is better than this movie.
I don't hate Red Heat.
Right?
I don't.
No, I don't hate that one either.
Right?
Belushi's good in it.
Even though it has the wrong Belushi in it.
No, I like that Belushi.
There's a
Well, no, for the movie, yes, but
Yeah.
in general entertainment purposes, wrong Belushi.
Mm,
Wrong Belushi died.
no, they had their differences.
Yeah,
Makes them good, both good.
one did movies with a dog. The other one did coke.
With Robin Williams.
Yeah,
on a dog.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, let's do the lights.
But on that note, guys, if you haven't seen,
But on that,
if
Got a couple bumps here going on.
you haven't seen The Running Man, you should check it out. Right? It's a middle of the road Schwarzenegger movie, but it's an action movie nonetheless. From the
It's better-
80s.
It's better than Raw Deal.
Maybe, but it's a decent action
not by
movie.
much,
It's a decent action movie, right? But it's in Arnold Schwarzenegger's wheelhouse. But it is full of it is full of one-liners.
yeah.
Right.
The script is really bad.
Yeah. But I feel like
Richard
it does.
Dawson is good in it.
Yeah, he is one of the shining lights of this movie. I think he carries the movie.
Ventura, for the small bit he's in it,
Yeah.
is Ventura. He's very Ventura.
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura. He's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, he's definitely good in it.
Jim Brown was good.
Yeah. I can't fault the movie
Maria
for
Conchita Alonso. Yeah, she's alright.
I can't fault.
She's serviceable.
I can't fault because I can't fault the actors because
Better in colors.
the actors
Yeah,
in the movie are good,
Pac-Man.
right? The actors in the movie are good. The parts that they play are good. It's enjoyable. So if you haven't checked it out, you should check out The Running Man, right? 1987's Running Man. Check it out. Before a remake eventually comes out, which it should come out.
This movie is better
Got it.
than the new House Party movie.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You should not watch.
Why?
Do not watch the LeBron
Why?
James House Party movie. Do not
I
watch that.
saw it.
I saw it too.
There's only but it had a standout in the movie.
None of it. The
Barely, though.
standout was the end credits. On
I
the,
look, hey, Kid Cudi was
standout was the end credits. On that note, this has been Vinny.
not bad. Ozzy.
And I
We'll see you guys next week.
Fuck you.
He's looking at you, kid. In case I don't see you.